Hey Bulls Nation! Before we dive into the latest updates, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the hottest Bulls news. Stick around until the end because we have a shocking reveal that you won't want to miss. So, what was the biggest mistake the Chicago Bulls made in the 2024 NBA free agency? The front office promised changes after another disappointing season, and boy, did they deliver. But not all of these moves were well received by the fanbase. The Bulls have been in a slump for too long, and fans are desperate for Chicago to reclaim its former glory. Last season was another letdown, ending in a heartbreaking loss to the Miami Heat in the play-in tournament, finishing 9th in the Eastern Conference. The Bulls' playoff hopes were dashed, marking yet another year of mediocrity. Despite flashes of potential, the team hasn't shown signs of a brighter future. The offseason brought significant changes, trading Alex Caruso for Josh Giddey, signing Jalen Smith, and losing DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade with the Sacramento Kings. The Bulls received Chris Duarte, 2 second-round draft picks, and cash in return. They also managed to draft Matas Buzelis, their top target, with the 11th pick, surprising many who expected them to trade up. Despite the moves, the fanbase remains divided. Some changes were applauded, while others left fans scratching their heads. But what was the Bulls' biggest blunder? Let's talk about DeMar DeRozan. Last season, DeRozan was the glue holding the team together. His clutch performances and leadership were invaluable. Averaging 24 ppg, DeRozan was a consistent force and a potential clutch player of the year. Trading DeRozan might make sense for a team looking to rebuild with younger talent, but losing his veteran presence and leadership could be a mistake. Few players in the NBA possess DeRozan's heart and drive. He could have been the perfect mentor for the Bulls' young core, teaching them the grit and determination needed to win. DeRozan may not have many years left in the NBA, but he's shown no signs of slowing down. His departure leaves a void that could be felt for seasons to come. Could keeping him have changed the Bulls' trajectory? Only time will tell. To really understand the impact of DeRozan's departure, let's take a closer look at the moves the Bulls made this offseason. Alex Caruso, known for his defensive prowess and hustle, was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Josh Giddey. Giddey, a young and promising guard, brings a lot of potential but also a lot of uncertainty. Can he fill the shoes of Caruso, who was a fan favorite and a key piece in the Bulls' defensive schemes? Only time will tell. Next, the Bulls signed Jalen Smith from the Indiana Pacers. Smith, a former lottery pick, has shown flashes of brilliance but has yet to consistently perform at a high level. The hope is that a change of scenery and a new system will unlock his potential. However, this is another gamble for a team that needs stability. Perhaps the most controversial move was the sign-and-trade that sent DeMar DeRozan to the Sacramento Kings. In return, the Bulls received Chris Duarte, a young wing player with potential, along with 2 second-round draft picks and cash considerations. On paper, this trade seems balanced, but the emotional and leadership void left by DeRozan's departure cannot be underestimated. DeRozan's impact on the Bulls was profound. Last season, when the team was struggling, it was DeRozan who often stepped up, hitting clutch shots and providing much-needed stability. His leadership on and off the court was invaluable, especially for a team with so many young players. Losing him means losing a mentor, a leader, and one of the most reliable scorers in the league. Let's not forget the NBA draft, where the Bulls managed to snag Matas Buzelis with the 11th pick. Buzelis, a highly touted prospect, was expected to go higher, and many analysts believed the Bulls would need to trade up to get him. His fall to the 11th spot was a stroke of luck for Chicago. Buzelis is known for his versatility and scoring ability, and he could be a key piece for the Bulls moving forward. However, relying on a rookie to make an immediate impact is always risky. The fanbase is understandably frustrated. For years, they have watched the Bulls languish in mediocrity, hoping for a return to the glory days. The moves made this offseason are a mixed bag, and it's clear that not everyone is on board with the new direction. The loss of DeRozan, in particular, has left a bitter taste in many fans' mouths. As we analyze these off-season moves, it's important to consider the context. The Bulls are trying to build for the future while remaining competitive in the present. Balancing these two objectives is incredibly challenging, and it's easy to see why some decisions might be controversial. Now, as promised, here's the shocking reveal. Did you know that the Chicago Bulls were actually in serious talks to bring back a former MVP to mentor the young squad? That's right, Derrick Rose was on their radar, but the deal fell through at the last minute. Imagine the impact he could have had. Rose's return would have been a dream come true for many Bulls fans, providing a blend of nostalgia and leadership. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. Stay tuned for more in-depth analysis and the latest Bulls news. And remember, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest from Bulls Nation. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. What do you think was the Bulls' biggest mistake this offseason?